We're 11/12 of the way through the box, so let's see what we get today. Welcome back, everybody. Day 22 of the Aldi Beer Advent Calendar for the month of December for the year of 2022. We are on number 22. Go figure. So this one, if you're following along at home, it's a second from the top row, second from the left box. Has the red 22. You can see right here, 2-2. That means it's for the 22nd. So let's go ahead and pop this box open and see what we get. Okay, well this one, I thought we kind of had something similar to this already, but this is an amber ale. It's 5% ABV from State of Brewing in Waunakee, Wisconsin. There you go. That's the label. As you can see, it looks like autumn. Basically, it has some orange. Looks like almost like a little starburst, like a, I don't know, leaf or something. Some other stuff on it. And it's on a white label. This is one of those abstract labels. Let's go ahead and look at the bottom here. Best by July 8th, 2023. Let's crack this and see what we got. And put a nose on it. Smells like an amber ale. Amber ales are usually a little bit on the sweeter side, a little bit maltier. That's what you should expect. And this is what I'm going to get here. That's what the aroma gives me. Lots of malt. Go ahead and pour this. Comes out a nice kind of yellowish orange, almost an amber, go figure, coming out of the can. If we pour it in there, there's a little bit of stuff floating, churning around in there. We got about a finger of just off-white head. It is shading a little bit towards a yellow. Let's put a nose, let's look at it real quick. There is some particulate. There's lots of little floaties in here. Lots of bubbles coming up. Nice head still hanging around. And yeah, has that malty amber ale kind of aroma. As you can see me. I think you can see something. There you go. You can see something that resembles a face in there. Let's go ahead and try it out. Cheers. Go figure. Light, crisp, refreshing. This is what you would expect out of an amber ale. It does have those amber qualities. This is a straight textbook amber ale. Let's talk about the flavor. There is a bitterness that comes up at the very beginning. It's almost like a resinous, piney kind of bitterness. Not as sweet as I would expect from an amber. This is like a really hoppily aggressive amber. I usually think of an amber as being a little bit more subtle, a little bit more subdued, a little bit on the sweeter side. This is very hoppy, right on the upfront. Lots of pine, lots of really strong resinous bitterness. There is a sweetness that actually comes up when I swish it around, but I'm really kind of working to get that sweetness. It is very bitter on the upfront. And again, this is very not what I would expect from an amber. I've had a few complaints through some of these beers, not just because they're traditional, and probably in spite of them being very traditional. Some of them have kind of been a little hoppier than I would expect. I think the pale ale, which I really liked, but it was really hoppy. And this almost has like a pale ale flavor, but with just a little bit of sweeter amber notes in it. I feel like when I was swishing it around, I was getting a little bit more of that sweetness. And it does have a little bit of a caramel kind of sweetness up front, but that first taste after the mouthfeel was super bitter, really had a dry upfront bitterness to it. And the caramel kind of malty sweetness is kind of working its way through a little bit more towards the upfront, but this comes across to me as very, very like pale ale, bitter, piney bitterness. And that's not bad. I don't mind that, but when it says amber on the can, that kind of throws me a little bit. Interesting flavor for an amber. It is starting to kind of warm up. As it's warming up, breathing a little bit, it does come through a little bit more sweeter on the upfront than it did initially, but it still has quite a bit of that bitterness. So that's been day 22. Very interesting. 11/12 of the way through the month, right? 22 and 24. So come back tomorrow for day 23. We'll see what's in store. For day 24, I'll do a little bit of a longer one. We'll kind of tally through all the different beers that we've had, all the different things that have been in the box, my thoughts on the box if I'll pick it up again. So it'll be a little bit of a longer video. Join me tomorrow, though, for day number 23. We'll see what's in the box. Until next time, I'm Sean from Draft Therapy. Thanks for stopping by. Remember, drink craft beer, support your local breweries. These guys are in Waunakee, Wisconsin. They are State of Brewing, a.k.a. Octopi Brewing. And until next time, don't forget to treat yourself to a little draft therapy. We'll see you tomorrow for day 23. Cheers.